Today I'm taking a look at the Blanton Portable Air Quality Monitor. So we got our instructions. And here is the tool. There's a very nice, soft, almost rubbery feeling plastic on here. So you have some grates on either side. I assume that is going to be the sensors, as well as on the top. So these holes in the back, those are just screw holes. And then on the bottom, we have our charging port. We also have an SD card. That comes with a 128 megabyte card. And we got our charging cable that is USB-A to mini USB. So it says because there could be some gases in the box, that we should place the device in a clean ventilated environment for 8 hours. When we turn it on, the general warm-up time is 1 to 3 minutes, and if you haven't used it for a while, 3 to 5 minutes. And if you want to accurately read anything, you want to let it test for a full 20 minutes. And we have a chart that'll tell you the range this is capable of. So for PM1.0, 2.5, and PM10, this can handle 0 to 999 micrograms per cubic meter. For carbon dioxide, we got 400 to 5,000 parts per million. For formaldehyde, we have 0 to 1 milligrams per cubic meter, and for TVOC we can read 0 to 9.999 milligrams per cubic meter. So we got the power button on the bottom right. I'm just going to press and hold that for a couple seconds, and we'll let this guy boot up. Okay, so I'm just going to let that run for a little bit, and then we'll come back to it. And we are calibrated. If we want to retest, all we got to do is hit this orange button in the middle. This is also the enter key, and this is the back key. Then we have up and down. We can also see previous tests by hitting this button right here. So we can see all the different times where this was ran. Then we have a graph. So if you put this into a room and then some carbon dioxide was introduced, this would tell you how I was reading at those times. So it's very nice seeing a graph display on here. And then we have settings. So date and time. Now we will stamp that time to that test. When you go back to check it, you'll know exactly what that was. Sensor calibration. So you can manually set it right there, or we can go down to auto calibration. It does have an alarm. So in the event that you're in an area where it's becoming dangerous, you can have it actually set off an alarm. And we just hit up or down to turn that on or off. Measure mode. So you can just put this in a room and have it set to run for 10, 15, or 20 minutes, or just leave it in continuous. Store settings, we'll go back to factory defaults. Data storage will clear the data, and then help. This will tell you all the information you need to know about it. Very nice, you don't even have to have the instruction manual with it. So I am now outside. Let's go ahead and test. And I'm just going to go ahead and let this run for about 5-10 minutes. Okay, let's see what we got. So for particulate matter at 2.5 microns, so that is basically fine particles, we're looking at 1, so that is excellent. Carbon dioxide, we're looking at about 413 parts per million. HCHO, so that's formaldehyde, we're looking at 0.023. And a TVOC, as total volatile organic compounds, we're looking at 0.001, so that is excellent. And it gives you a little assessment there at the bottom. I want to check the graph, and basically we're looking at a straight line because there is no new gases or particles entering this area. And if we hit graph again, we can see 2.5 micron, we're at 1, 10 micron, we're also at 1, and the 1 micron also at 1. So very good as far as dust particles go. There we go, we got 2. So still, that is nothing. Wow. So I brought it inside, and it's saying we have got a ton of carbon dioxide in here. You probably hear a fan going on in the background because when I brought this thing inside, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. So this is saying we got a lot of carbon dioxide. Formaldehyde's okay, but we've got a lot of volatile organic compounds. You know, look at the carbon dioxide's even going up. Now, it might just be because I'm holding it. But yeah, if you want to get freaked out, get one of these things. It's kind of incredible, though. I'm not entirely sure if I am glad I got it. But there you go. Very interesting tool.